Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. So I decided to film one of these videos again because the last time I did one of these, you lot seemed to really enjoy the concept, and so yeah, I thought now we're heading into a new season, autumn, winter. So I asked you guys to send me in screenshots of your Zara wish lists, just so that, I don't know, if you're on the fence about buying something or you want to see it on someone else, you want to hear my opinions on it before you go ahead and buy it. This is basically what that video is for. I'm test driving outfits for you so that you don't have to waste any money or go through the hassle of sending things back. Just as a little heads up, I always try and buy like a variety of things. Not necessarily everything that I buy is something that I personally would buy myself. Obviously we all have different tastes, so absolutely no shade to any of your choices. If I say it's personally not my cup of tea, I'm just going to give you my honest opinion of the quality, the fit and that sort of thing. So yeah, with that being said, let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so this was on so many of your guys' wish lists. A lot of the items you guys wanted to see were blazers, but this one in particular, this leather blazer, seemed to crop up an awful lot of times, so had to get this one. This was online for $59.99, so I can see why people were kind of on the fence about getting this, because £60 for a faux leather blazer, you want to make sure it's going to be a good one, and it's definitely a staple for this time of year. So yeah, I can understand people being on the fence. The quality of this, I will say, is really nice. It does have a little bit of weight to it, which is always nice when you're paying a bit extra for a blazer. The shoulder pads in it aren't too like big or boxy. I'd say it's just right for this sort of thing. One thing I will say is though that I actually got this in a size large, just because that's, if I was buying it for myself, that is literally the size I would go for. I personally like these blazers to be a little bit longer so that you can wrap a belt around them, throw on some tights and wear them as a dress. So if you're into doing that with your blazers, definitely size up. I feel like if I'd gone true to size and gone with a small in this, it would have just been a little bit too fitted for my liking. So yeah, if you like wearing your blazers like me, highly recommend going up at least 1 or 2 sizes. But overall, I think it's a really gorgeous blazer. The blazer I currently have is actually from H&M, so that one was a little bit cheaper than this one. But in terms of quality, I feel like this one does feel a better quality than the H&M blazer. So I'm very tempted to actually just keep this one for myself. I knew doing this would be a bad idea because I had no intention of buying anything for myself, but then when the stuff arrives and it's in front of you and it's actually really nice, then what's a girl to do? So yeah, if you're on the fence about getting this one, just get it, it's really nice. Well, this is seriously like sexy vibes. I actually like love this, and I say actually love this because this would usually be something I'd be too scared to buy, genuinely. So this is like a faux leather chocolate bodysuit, and it's obviously got this cut out kind of detail in here which just makes it super gorgeous. It's backless there, it's got little poppers at the bottom, so it cuts round like that, almost like a swimming costume. Poppers at the bottom like a normal bodysuit. This is a size small that I'm wearing, by the way, and on the website it actually had the matching pair of faux leather chocolate brown trousers, which I really tried to get, but they didn't have my size available. I've signed up to the emails to get the matching trousers because I actually love this. Do you know what? This is why I enjoy doing these videos, because it pushes me out of my comfort zone, you know. As I said, I would never usually buy this because genuinely I just think this would usually be a little bit too sexy for me. I don't know, I'm not blessed with the biggest of boobs, so I don't know, usually I'd look at this top on the website and just be like, absolutely not, that's going to do nothing for me. But I actually feel really nice wearing this. I think with the matching trousers would be an absolute vibe for going out for drinks, night out. I love it. But for now, I've just started with these blue jeans and the chocolate with the blue. And this was also only $19.99. And I think for this kind of top, if you were purchasing this from sort of House of CB, you'd be paying closer to like £100 for this kind of thing. I honestly just think it's gorgeous. I'm so happy that I bought this because this is definitely a keep. Right, I know this might be a little bit of a rubbish view to see these jeans, but I wanted to kind of go through my opinions on them. So these are some black wide leg jeans. I got these in my normal size, size 8, and they are £29.99 on the website. Now, these are strange. So first of all, the denim is actually quite stiff, so there's no doubt that these are good quality. Like, it's a good thick stiff denim, almost like the Levi's denim, but these are not comfortable at all. So there's no other way to put this, but they are so tight and uncomfortable around the front here. My vagin is crying for help. I feel like these are just a walking thrush infection, to be honest. Like, that is seriously tight around that area. Like, it's uncomfortable. I can feel when I walk there's like pressure down there. I feel like if you sat down and ate a meal in these, you would be crying. Like, they're just so uncomfortable, and it's not even like it's because I need a bigger size. If you can see around the waist, there's room. As I said, these are a size 8. If I had any bigger, they'd be gaping at the back. They're very tight on my bum, but I feel like maybe not in the most flattering way. I feel like they're giving me a little bit pancake bum, which I'm not wanting. They're kind of tight along the top where the pockets are, and then they go loose. So yeah, it's giving me pancake bum vibes, which isn't good. But I just can't get over how tight they are around there. Like, they're absolutely fine around the hips, around the legs, perfectly comfortable. It's just that area, I can't explain it. You'll know if you buy these jeans exactly what I mean. But yeah, they're just not comfortable. I'm definitely not going to be keeping these. I don't really recommend them. I think for this price you can get much better, more comfortable jeans. Nobody wants this feeling down there. Like, I can't wait to get these off already. Sorry, but it's a no from me on these ones. Okay, and we've got another little chocolate number here. Little chocolate dress with the little cutout detail there. This is fitted. This feels like a tight bandage dress. Like, there is no room for anything else to get in this dress with me. If I'm eating a load of bread and I'm gonna blow, you're gonna see it in this dress. But wow, it is really, really nice. I think this would be the perfect, like, maybe even bottomless brunch outfit. I think with some cream knee-high boots, maybe little cream bag like that. I think it would look really, really nice. Super, super flattering. As I said, there is not a lot of room for anything else. It is so tight, like on my arms, on the butt. Whoa, the bum. So I'm wearing the size small, and this dress is £25.99. Well worth the money. I think if you're looking for that gorgeous, even just going out dress, this would look really nice with some heels in like the autumn winter time. It is a really good, quite like thick, substantial material. So I do think it's one of those dresses you could go out in the evening in and it would still keep you warm, which is obviously good for this time of year. Again, it's not something that I personally would usually go for because honestly, I'm more of a blazer dress kind of gal. I like my oversized, boxy dresses. So I would never usually go for this, but again, I think I'm going to keep this because I actually don't hate how it looks. I think, as I said, a bottomless brunch, that kind of thing, would be a really, really nice vibe for that. Yeah, big thumbs up from me. I love this one. Okay, next up, and it is this reversible gilet. This was on so many of your guys' wish lists, and I can see why. It is so, so nice, although, nope, doesn't have pockets. Minus points from me. Everything has to have pockets. Why doesn't it have pockets? But I do like the fact that it's reversible. So if I put it on the other way, let's see what it looks like the green side. If you're feeling a bit bold, a bit daring. Yeah, I think that's quite cool actually with the green side. And that's really quite nice. This comes in 2 sizes. So you either get extra small to small or medium to large. So this is the extra small to small. I'm usually a size small in Zara. So whether that helps you or not. I know with this kind of thing, it's not really like a specific fit. It's not like it's a tight dress or anything. So you'll probably be fine in either size, to be honest. It's not tight or anything like that, but I really like it. I think it's a nice little gilet. So it's £27.99 on the website, which is about right. I feel like Hailey Bieber has made everyone go wild for a green gilet. She uploaded a photo wearing one, and I've just seen so many people. I've actually seen so many people wearing this one, so I was quite glad when it was on the list, because I was like, do I want to buy it? But no, I think this one might be staying with me. I quite like this. And there's a lot of ways you can wear a gilet, especially this time of year when it's not quite cold enough to wear a full-on coat. It's just a nice way to keep warm. And yeah, I do like the reversible element as well, because you're kind of getting two jackets in one, which is always a yes from me. This was another item that so many of you had in your wish lists, and I got so excited to buy this because on the website it looked stunning. Like, absolutely loved it. Again, something that I'll maybe be a bit, I don't know, scared to buy, because it's very different to dresses that I would usually buy, but I actually really love this. Obviously it's this gorgeous chocolate brown colour. I mean, colour of the season, so stunning. So the top of it is almost like a corset style, so it does have some sort of like hard wire going in there, so it is quite supportive on the old gals. And then obviously it nips you in beautifully at the waist, like so flattering, really cinches you in. And then it's got this draped like satin detail here. I think this looks like a House of CB dress. I think it's gorgeous. This would be a perfect like birthday dress, going out, like nice occasion dress. And one thing I will say is I was struggling to actually zip it up, and then I realised that it's supposed to be quite a low back. Please ignore my pale back where I couldn't reach to fake tan. But it's supposed to be quite low backed. You can see the shape, it goes down here. So I was up here, like the wide part of my shoulders, trying to zip it up, and I was like, Jesus, this is tight. But no, it is meant to be quite low backed like that. This is a size small that I'm wearing, and I'm usually like a UK size 8 and size small in this kind of outfit from Zara. But one thing I would say is if you have boobs bigger than mine, you will struggle to get into this. I'm lucky I managed to slip in, because I said there's not loads going on there. But yeah, if you are a little bit more booby, definitely size up, go for the medium. You can always get it tailored and cinched in if you really love it that much. But how gorgeous is this? And only £29.99. I don't think you can grumble at that price. £30 for a gorgeous dress like this. Also think this would look really nice with like a chocolate leather blazer, just draped over your shoulders, you know, if you feel a little bit exposed. Anyway, this, love. Right. The colour of the season right now is this gorgeous blue colour, and Zara have brought out some jeans, and I actually really like these. I didn't think I was going to. I have a jumper in this colour from my last Zara haul, so big fan of the colour, just wasn't sure what it's going to be like as a jean. I'm actually thinking they're a bit of a vibe. In terms of like what they look like, I actually quite like them. They do have a split hem at the bottom, so they do sort of flare out a little bit. So I think with boots, trainers, that sort of thing, they'll look really nice. I just think these kind of jeans, it's a bit like the bright pink jeans, the bright green jeans that Zara brought out in the summer. It's just a really good way to spice up a relatively boring outfit, just jeans and a top, with wearing a nice bright coloured jean. Also, one thing I will say is they're super comfortable. They're a lot more comfortable than the last pair of jeans that I put on this haul. My vagine can breathe, thank God. So yeah, they are really comfortable. They feel like the actual denim has a slight stretch to it. They're definitely not as like stiff as the other pair of jeans. So you could definitely sit down in these, eat a meal in these, and not feel like, ow, I want to die. Got my normal size, size 8. I don't feel like my bum is being squished to a pancake. And as I said, there's a little bit of breathing room around the waist, which is always nice. But yeah, I think these are just a really good, comfortable pair of jeans. If you're looking for a good pair that, you know, a little bit different, then highly recommend these. And these are currently £27.99 on the website. Okay, next up, and it's this skirt. How gorgeous is this going to be for like the Christmas season? So it's in this gorgeous sort of like silky satiny material, and then it's got this little bit of cut out leg detail here with like the silver little dangly bits there, the sparkly bits. I think this is so nice, especially with just a plain black bodysuit. I don't think you need to do much on top when you've got this cute little detailing here. It just adds a little bit of, I don't know, something to what might be just a plain black LBD. Just this little cutout bit here. I think it's so nice. As I said, really good for sort of going into the festive period, or even like birthday or a nice occasion. Really like it. I'm wearing a size 8. It's really quite nice around the waist. It's a little bit generous. It wasn't tight to get on. It's not uncomfortable. I feel like I could sit down, I could eat a big meal in this and I wouldn't feel uncomfortable. It doesn't have any stretch to it, which is why I think it's quite good. There's a little bit of give around the waist, but I am really liking this. I just love this whole look, to be honest. I think it's so nice. So this is $25.99 on the website, which I think is really good for this sort of thing. Yeah, big yes from me. Okay, next up, and it is this leather, it's not even a jacket, I'd say it is literally like a leather shirt. And so many of you again had asked to see this, and I know exactly why. This is currently online for £119. Wow. £119 for a leather shirt. It does have this kind of nice, soft, almost suede-y feel on the inside, so it's super comfortable, I will say. I think the best way to style this up is just to go all out and go for leather on leather. So I am wearing my faux leather trousers from Zara, and I don't hate the look. I wouldn't say it's something that I'd wear every day. The shirt is nice, don't get me wrong. I wish it wasn't so stiff and kind of sat open a little bit to show a little bit of flesh, but it is fairly stiff. Is it worth £119? For me personally, I wouldn't pay that. I would not be paying north of £100 for this kind of shirt. I feel like there's a lot more kind of like affordable dupes out there, and I just don't think you'd get your wear out of it to justify paying that much. I mean, price is always going to be a subjective thing. What's a lot of money to some people might be pocket change to others, but would I pay £119 for this shirt? No, I wouldn't. I'm just not as in love with it. These are like popper buttons with it as well, which, I don't know, to have like poppers on top of a like £100 shirt, don't know, I feel like it cheapens it a little bit. So I've just got a mirror here so I can kind of look in there. But yeah, £119, I'm just not sure it's worth that, if I'm being completely honest. I think you could, if it was £50, I'd consider it. I think it may be around the £50, £60 margin, but £119 for this shirt, I'm just giving you my honest opinion, I wouldn't pay it. This is also a size medium that I'm wearing, so I would usually be a small, so I imagine the small on me would be extremely fitted, which just isn't how I'd like this shirt to be. But again, I don't think this is the kind of shirt you'd want to wear super oversized. I just don't think it was made to be worn that way. But yeah, as I said, I don't hate it. It's just not something that I would necessarily go for at that price. This one is another item that so many of you had on your wish list, and it was this silver dress. Now this is, I mean, how perfect is this for like Christmas parties, that kind of season? It is full-blown sequin glamour. I'm wearing a size small and it's £29.99 on the website, but I feel like compared to some of the other like dresses that have been in this haul, it's not my favourite, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't really feel like it does anything for me in terms of like the shape, the fit. I think this is just all about the sequins. I don't particularly feel like it flatters my figure. I feel like it makes me look a little bit like 12-year-old going to a Christmas party, and you know, it's, I don't know, it's giving me that weird vibe. I personally feel like I could look a lot nicer in other sequin style dresses, but yeah, this one, and it's really annoying because I was probably looking forward to this dress the most because, yeah, just because of the sequins and the sparkle. But don't get me wrong, it's pretty and it's okay. It's just not amazing. I don't know, I feel like it looks a little bit childish on me. So yeah, it's not my fave, but do you know what, it's okay. Okay, last thing I'm going to show you, and it is this puffer coat. This is kind of giving me a bit of like Prada vibes. You know, the Prada puffer jacket that everyone wears with like the belt. I feel like it's kind of trying to be a little bit of a dupe for that. But yeah, I personally am not really a fan of this kind of style of jacket. I don't like the cinched in waist with puffer coats. I just feel like they kind of make you look bigger than what you are. It just makes me feel a little bit too like top heavy, if that makes sense. I don't feel like they balance out right. It's cut too short here. I feel like if it was a long jacket and it was cinched in at the waist, it would look good, but because it kind of cinches you in, comes out and then cuts off here, I just feel like it looks a little bit strange. I don't know, it's just personally not my cup of tea. It's online at the moment for £49.99, so 50 quid for a jacket from Zara, which I don't think is bad. I do think you could probably find nicer, more flattering jackets for that price. I'm currently wearing a size medium, just because, as I said, I wanted to buy sizes that I would go for if I was going to buy it. And in these kind of jackets, I'd always want to get them a tiny bit bigger, just for like being able to fit chunky jumpers underneath them and that sort of thing. But yeah, I just don't think this is quite my cup of tea. No issue with the quality or anything like that. It's just the fit of these for me. They're not my kind of thing. But overall, it is genuinely a nice jacket, nice quality. I think it will last you a long time. So yeah, if it is your cup of tea, then 100% go for it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. But yeah, just on me personally, wouldn't be my sort of go-to jacket. And that's everything, guys. That's your wish lists reviewed by me. So really hope you enjoyed this kind of video. I think I'm going to do another one of these in like another couple of weeks. Maybe a H&M one. I don't know. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see. But anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye.